When Mahip Kapoor, Neelam Kothari, Bhavna Pandey and Seema Khan appeared in the first season of an unabashedly inconsequential indulgence of their privileged lifestyles, it did have some shock value, I must admit, and curiosity around all the fluff in their lives. While we admit that there was some harmless fun to be had during those gloomy pandemic-induced days of 2020 when the first season of Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives came in, at least now, can we get slightly more real Netflix? Instead, Season 2 of Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives cranks up the meaninglessness even further with a heavily scripted drama that stays painfully superficial and glitzy. There is barely a moment or two of something real within the seemingly perfect lives of these women who seem to have it all. Now these ladies sure clean up good, taking the glam quotient a few notches higher this time around. The foursome put their best looks forward at all times with perfect designer wears, accessories and age-defying makeup. To give credit where it's due, there is a glimpse into the world of artificial cosmetic care as well, with their faces and necks being injected with Botox. After all, let's be honest, who would even utter the B word in B-Town, let alone allowing the cameras to roll into the dermatologist's clinic? There's also a slight moment of truth when Sanjay Kapoor confronts Chunky Pandey about constantly being the butt of all jokes, and then Arjun Kapoor advising Shanaya Kapoor about bearing the weight of their family name, which is endearing. But other than such rare moments, there's hardly any real substance to this indulgent 8-episode long drama that props it up with cameos of the who's who of Tinseltown. From Ranveer Singh flirting unabashedly with the ladies, addressing them as Cougar Central and MILFs, to Farah Khan's brutal roasting of Chunky Pandey on his own big day. And from Karan Johar's sassy jives to a generous dose of Gauri Khan's proper screen presence, there's no dearth of star power here. And oh, we also have a walk-in by Seema Taparia from Mumbai with her usual spiel about how women should let go of their egos and compromise in life to get a good partner. But as the ladies patronize her, it's obvious just how lazy and convenient it was to get Seema Auntie on the show for Netflix, even when it adds zero value to it. Well, ultimately, as you know, it's about these four women who have been BFFs for a very long time, and yet they're discovering the nuances of each other's personalities throughout the 2 seasons. Here is where it becomes truly repetitive and hollow because none of their emotions for each other feel real. Not even the talk of Seema's divorce with her actor-filmmaker husband Sohail Khan and Sameer Soni's awkwardness with Neelam's girl gang. Now between these 4 women, Mahip Kapoor ka brief sirf ek hi hai. She has to be louder and more foul-mouthed this time around. She has to keep saying things like fuck, asshole, get lost, twat, of course that everyone's using. And Seema Sajde is dumbed down even further. Now sample this. She takes her friends for a jungle safari and then freaks out as soon as they spot a magnificent snake. I don't do reptiles. She screams constantly between chanting her own mantras. Now in her own words, she is instead looking for a Gucci or a Chanel kind of surprise at a jungle safari. Neelam and Bhavna come across as a little more sorted, and the latter even has a sweet surprise in the finale episode as the concluding big event in the end in this season. So overall, the second season gets louder, glitzier, and makes every effort to force fit the unwanted drama and over-the-top shenanigans of the rich and famous. From designer wear to designer vaginas. It all feels very scripted, and that's all right. For reality shows, we know that it's all scripted, but yeah, at least scripted better. Well, that's my review, guys, of the Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives Season 2 that's streaming now on Netflix. If you are going to watch it, or if you've already watched it, then please let us know your review of it. So is it cringe it or binge it? Let me know in the comments. Connect with me on Instagram and on Facebook. It's @ReviewRon. It's @Ronak on Twitter. It Really Works Vitamins 40% off is still available only on this channel. So if you're someone who is looking for a solution for your hair thinning, hair fall problems, then try it out. The link is in the description. If you don't like it, you can always return it. The refund policy is very easy. But जहाँ तक मुझे पता है इसकी नौबत नहीं आएगी. All the people, including me, who has used it, feel that it really works. So if you want it, order it. If not, then just ignore this information. You're very lucky. You don't have any hair problems. I'm really happy for you. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you find our videos worth it. But as always, even if you don't do any of these things, thank you so much for watching this one. Please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.